In his famous work, Mesilas Yesharim, Path of the Just, Rabbi Moshe Chaim Luzzatto points out how important it is to go over basic concepts that we know, because basic concepts are so basic that we take them for granted. That's why he wrote his whole book, Mesilas Yesharim, Path of the Just. Let's focus on a basic concept. I'm going to say a word. The word is Pesach. Pesach, Passover. And what do we think about when we say that word Pesach, Passover? Okay, we think about preparing. We think about cleaning the house. We think about getting ready for the Seder. We think about shopping. We think about all of the things that we need to do to prepare for Pesach. But think about the word itself. What is the word Pesach? And we take that word for granted. The word Pesach is Pasach, God passed over. That's what Pesach means, pass over. What does it mean, pass over? So it's very simply, God passed over all the Jewish homes and spared every single Jewish firstborn, because all of the firstborn of Egypt perished, and not one of the firstborn of the Jews perished. God passed over the Jewish houses. So what does that message teach us? And this actually happened in all of the plagues. All of the plagues where the Egyptians were hit the plague and were hit with the plagues, and not the Jews. So every single plague after plague after plague. And the crowning star of lesson, of messages that remains with us for all time is that last plague, which we call Pesach, which is the name of the holiday. What does it show? What does it teach us? What does Pesach, Passover, teach us? That God passed over, that God is involved in the lives of all the Jewish people and every single Jew. And God knows exactly what's happening with us. God cares what's happening with us. And God guides us and takes care of us. So, yes, we get ready for Passover before Passover time. But when we think of the word Passover, every single day in our lives we should carry with us the message of Passover, the message of Pesach, that God watches us, God is with us, God cares for us, and God loves us. So the word Pesach, when we're going to start getting ready in a month or so, we're going to start getting ready for this great holiday. Let's remember, when we say that word Pesach, let it be a trigger. When we say that word Passover, let's think about the meaning of the word and let it inspire us at the moment. And whenever we say that word Passover, to remember to have bitachon, to remember to have trust in God, to remember that God watches and cares for us and is indeed close to us. Yes, Passover is for 7 days, 8 days a year, Passover. But actually, the message of Passover, the message of that word Pesach, should be a guiding force and inspiring for us every single day of our lives. Have a beautiful Shabbos, a beautiful month of Shivat that is starting now, a beautiful Purim in 6 weeks from now, and a beautiful Pesach in 6 weeks plus 1 month from now.